Klay Thompson's season with the Dallas Mavericks has turned into a complete nightmare, and no one feels it more than he does. But how did things get to this point? How did a team that started with high expectations end up struggling just to secure a playoff spot? And most importantly, what does this mean for Klay's future? When Thompson left the Golden State Warriors to sign with the Mavericks, he had a clear goal: form a lethal trio with Luka Dončić and Kyrie Irving, lead Dallas back to the finals, and maybe even win another ring. On paper, the plan made sense, but in practice, things couldn't have gone worse. And the person who revealed this frustration was none other than Klay's father, Mychal Thompson. During an interview on ESPN Los Angeles, he was blunt. No, this is not what he expected. According to Mychal, Klay truly believed the Mavericks had everything they needed to compete for a title. But what happened next was one disaster after another. And it all started with Luka Dončić's unexpected departure. The Dallas front office shocked the NBA by trading Dončić in a controversial move. The idea was to improve the defense and add more depth to the roster. But in reality, the Mavericks never recovered from losing their biggest star. Without Luka, the team lost its identity and dropped in the standings. As if that weren't enough, injuries piled up. Anthony Davis, who was brought in to be the team's game changer, barely played before suffering a serious injury. Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively also missed weeks, completely compromising the team's interior defense. But the final blow came when Kyrie Irving also landed in the medical department, leaving Klay practically alone to carry the team. The result? The Mavericks plummeted in the standings and are now on the verge of elimination. Mychal Thompson didn't hold back. If this team loses 10 straight games, that will be the biggest story in the NBA. But is there still hope? According to Mychal, if the injured players return in time, Dallas can at least fight for a play-in spot and maybe even surprise in the first round of the playoffs. But without Kyrie, forget it. And here's a point few people are talking about: Klay Thompson's future in Dallas. Sources close to the player indicate that he is far from happy with the situation. The frustration is so intense that rumors are already circulating that Klay might try to force his way out before the season even ends. The problem? His contract isn't cheap, and with his production below expectations, finding a new destination might be harder than he thinks. And there's more. Some NBA insiders believe that if Dallas can't turn things around, the franchise could enter a full rebuild. In other words, no one on the roster is safe, including Klay and even Jason Kidd, whose future as head coach is also in question. The big question now is, can the Mavericks still save this season, or is everything already lost? Could Klay Thompson be on his way out sooner than we think? The Golden State Warriors are entering a crucial rebuilding phase, and one thing is clear: the team needs more defensive strength to truly compete in the NBA. With some of their key players aging and a roster still searching for balance, the franchise is already evaluating potential reinforcements for next season. And one name gaining traction behind the scenes is Precious Achiuwa from the New York Knicks. Although the Warriors have promising big men, the need for a more versatile and experienced defender is evident. According to Matthew LeGros of Empire Sports Media, Achiuwa could be exactly the type of player Golden State needs. While the Warriors currently have capable bigs, they could improve defensively with a versatile big man who can do it all, including protecting the rim well, LeGros noted in his analysis. But why Achiuwa? Despite being 6 feet 6 inches, 1.98 meters, a relatively modest height for a center, Achiuwa makes up for it with athletic explosiveness, strength, and great defensive awareness. During his time with the Knicks, he proved to be one of the team's most intense players when it comes to contesting shots, closing out spaces, and battling for rebounds. His physical and aggressive playing style is reminiscent of Draymond Green, and that's a trait the Warriors highly value. He's the kind of defender who isn't intimidated by taller opponents and could bring new energy to the team's interior defense. But there's one detail that might concern fans. Achiuwa missed the first games of the season due to a hamstring injury. He returned on December 5th, contributing 2 points and 4 rebounds in the Knicks' 125-101 win over the Charlotte Hornets. Since then, his performances have been solid but discreet. Throughout the season, he's averaging 6.9 points and 6.2 rebounds per game, shooting 52% from the field. But it's on the defensive end where he truly shines. And here's the big question. Should the Warriors trade Tracy Jackson-Davis for Precious Achiuwa? Jackson-Davis quickly became a fan favorite in Golden State for his rim-running ability and reliability as a weak-side defender. But there's a consensus among analysts that Achiuwa, with 6 years of NBA experience, could be a significant upgrade. Moreover, sources inside the franchise indicate that Steve Kerr is highly interested in Achiuwa's playing style. The Warriors head coach believes the Knicks big man could fill a crucial defensive gap, bringing more stability to a sector that has been problematic for the team. Another advantage? Achiuwa has shown potential as a three-point shooter. While not a consistent perimeter threat, he has worked on his shot in recent years and could add a new element to the Warriors' offense. And there's more. Some NBA insiders suggest that Golden State might be interested in a package deal involving not just Achiuwa, but another Knicks player as well. Mitchell Robinson's name has already been mentioned in discussions, which could signal an even bigger shakeup for the Warriors in the upcoming market. Now, the decision is in Golden State's hands. Will the team take a bold step to strengthen its defense? Or will they stick with Tracy Jackson-Davis as a long-term development piece? And what do you think? Would Precious Achiuwa be a good addition for the Warriors? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more NBA analysis and rumors. Oh, and if you want to know more about the Warriors' potential moves in the market, check out this other video here. You don't want to miss it.